I'm Betty Sargeant and I work in an artist duo called Plug-in Human, and I'm creative director and artist with this duo alongside Justin Dwyer. And we make art technology installations using projection, mapping and LED lights to create immersive environments for audiences. To make media art is super expensive and complex, because if you're going to make interactive work for it to work for audiences, for thousands and thousands of people to come in and engage with the artwork and it to be technically reliable, this takes a lot of prototyping and testing. We build our systems. There's just two of us, so we're a really lean team. And one of the things that academia offers us is that some institutions, and certainly the research lab where we're creators in residence, has a lot of equipment. And they're looking for ways in which they can showcase this in the media and showcase the research that they do. So we offer the university the opportunity for this equipment to be used internationally and have these media opportunities for the university. And it helps me reflect on the work that I do, writing the depth of research that we write, and the collaboration we have with other researchers pushes us to look at the work more deeply than I think we would otherwise. Yeah, the most common grants that we have in Australia is the government grant system. These are super competitive, so although they do support digital art and future digital art, immersive art, this is only one aspect of the arts in which they support. So it's super competitive within, immersive media art is one small part of that, and it's really competitive there because there's a lot of great people working. But then also you're up against ballet, opera, contemporary music, audio-visual design, like all playwriting, all of the other art forms as well. We don't apply for a lot of funding because the statistics around getting that funding are very low, and we're two people, so we need to take care of what we spend our time doing. So we really look at building partnerships. So we build partnerships with institutions, and this might be a museum, a gallery, a festival, where we get commissioned to make certain artworks. And we need to really make the most of that commissioning budget, because for all artists it's really tight. It's it's hard to survive as an artist. It's hard to maintain your practice, especially around digital art, where there are so many expenses that don't exist within traditional mediums. I think what's interesting from our perspective with our relationship with technology is that although art is what we make, that's all we do with our lives, and so we need to make money, and we're aware of that. But our primary focus is not around profit. Our primary focus is around creating a future human culture that we see as being valuable. And I think that's oftentimes been a really valuable place for the arts to be, and that's why the arts can have a huge value for society, because we sit outside of commercial, profit-driven, primary focus. We're not looking at how we can entice people to buy as many products as they want. We're just offering them or inviting them to come and play, to come and be a part of this and to be involved with this technology. We never record people's data, we never collect their data, we don't ask anything personal from them. We use digital tools to uncover hidden aspects of nature, things that we can't sense, we can't see, hear, feel, or have an experience of without the use of digital tools. And so we use these tools like microscopes or environmental sensing equipment, where we can take samples from the environment, collect data, including live feeds of data around what's happening climatically, what's happening within a small ecosystem and the changes within the soil, perhaps within the air, within water quality, and use these hidden aspects to control immersive environment. The area that I'm most interested in collecting data from is in Varanasi, and really looking at the Ganges as a spiritual centerpiece. I'm not sure. One spiritual centerpiece is probably a better way to say of India, a focal point. And it's also the most polluted river in the world. And these two happenstances are fascinating to me, that they exist within the one place. So I have a hydrophone that records underwater. I've got atmospheric recording equipment, contact microphones that I can place on different surfaces and record what's happening within those surfaces, so much more subtle information. So there's a lot of audio data that I'm looking to collect around that waterway and around a particular tree actually that is growing beside the Ganges. I'm also collecting specimens from the tree, leaf samples. I never interfere with nature itself, like I don't pull something from a tree, but discarded parts of a tree, insect wings, these types of things that I find. Collect them, put them under microscope, and we can use these 4K microscope images to control different parts of the audio visuals. We can use them in generative computer processing to create real-time animations, use the environment data to animate the still images. So we use these microscope images in different ways. I have a weather station that, if you like, that we've designed ourselves using an Arduino, and a bunch of environment sensing equipment that we've customized, put together ourselves. So that records data around wind speed, direction, humidity, temperature change, barometric information. I'm also collecting soil information around soil and water quality. So there's a lot of different levels of data that I'm looking to collect over my time there.